Hi, this is Amy and welcome to Chair Yoga. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone to please be sure to consult your physician before beginning this or any other exercise routine. Today's video is going to focus on lower body work, both stretching and strengthening. So I'm going to set this off to the side and we'll get started. So I invite you to join me on your chair, sitting all the way to the back of your chair, relaxing your shoulders against the chair back, bringing your hands into your lap, closing your eyes and taking some slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Allow the muscles across your brow to relax. And relax the muscles of your jaw, allowing your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Draw your awareness to your chest, and just for the next moment or two, focus all of your awareness on your chest expanding as you inhale and relaxing as you exhale. On your next exhale, lower your chin gently towards your chest. Then we're going to take our ear and we're going to roll our right ear towards our right shoulder. Roll the chin back down through center and roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. And just making little half circles coming down in front of the chest, rotating from side to side and stretching those muscles along the neck and the upper portion of the shoulders. And let's go one last time to each side. Open the eyes and lift the head back to a neutral position. All right, let's go ahead and sit forward in your chair a little bit. Lengthen your spine, sitting up nice and tall. We're just going to start with some little heel raises. Lift and lower. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Three, two, last one. Now take the toe of your right foot to the floor in front of you. We're just going to slide the leg open a little bit and back to center. Breathe in and exhale. Three, two, last one. Switch and bring the other toe forward, out to the side, and back. Last one. Bring your toe back to center. Let's go ahead and just march in place for a moment, lifting those knees nice and high, engaging the quadriceps. And stop. Good job. Now let's go ahead and open both feet nice and wide. Sit up tall. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Bring your chest part way forward, stretching through your hips, stretching those inner thighs. Slow, deep breaths. Breathe in, lift, and come back to center. All right, now we're going to lift the right leg. Press the heel away from you, flexing your toes towards the sky, bend the knee in, and lower back down. Lift the left leg, extend the leg out, bend, and return. Lift, extend, bend, and back down. Keep going. Last set. And come back down to center. Now let's bring our hands onto our laps. Take a big breath in, lifting the chest, letting the hips tip back and lifting the chin upward slightly, breathing into cow. And then exhale, take your shoulders and hips, scoop them forward, pull your belly button towards your spine, stretching into cat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. One last time. And come back to center. All right, if you happen to have an exercise ball, about 8 or 9 inches, fairly pliable, you can bring it in between your legs, right like this. If you don't have an exercise ball, you can simply place your hands to the inside of your thighs. We're going to take a big breath in to start. And then as we exhale, squeeze in on the ball or push your knees towards each other and have your hands resist your legs coming together. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. Notice as we're squeezing, the belly's also coming in. Inhale, relax. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. And come back to center. All right, since we're keeping our focus today on our lower body, we're going to do quite a bit of standing work. So go ahead and join me standing as you're able. You can still modify by doing some activity seated as well. We're going to come either beside our chair or behind our chair. I'm going to stay beside so you can focus on my lower body. But please feel free to hold as much of the chair as you need for balance and support. Moving into some heel raises, we're going to inhale, lift slowly up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Deep breath in and down. Maybe even letting go if you feel comfortable doing so. 3, 2, last one. All right. Now, a lot of that activity tended to tighten the calf muscles, especially, and a little bit in the hamstrings. So we want to stretch those out. Come to the right side of your chair. Step your right foot forward. Take your left foot slightly back. Soften your right knee, and that bend is going to be a small bend. You're just going to be right like this, not a lunge. We want to make sure that our toes are both pointing towards front versus turning that back foot out. Now, what they may create is a little tightness in that back calf, and that's quite all right. We're wanting to stretch that area. Then we're going to take our right arm forward, leaning forward just a tiny bit. Hold the core in as you lean. Inhale, come right back, just shoulders on top of hips. We don't want to take the shoulders past the hips because that arches the low back. Inhale, come forward, and up. Breathe 4, 3, 2, last one. Now take the arm out to the side and just fold towards your chair. Feel the stretch all along the side body. And come back up to center. And now we're going to bend the front knee a little bit deeper. We're going to leave the palm facing down, sweep the arm out in front, bring the chest forward slightly, coming into a little bit of a twist, perhaps turning your head slightly to the left. And come back up to center. Walk both feet back underneath you and make your way around to the other side of your chair. This time we're going to take our left foot forward, our right foot slightly back. Again, toes are pointing towards the front, hips and shoulders are squaring forward as well. The chair is here for our balance. Left arm forward, core is engaged. Reach forward and inhale, come back up to center. Reach and up. Four, 3, 2, last set. Arm comes out to the side, little side flexion, stretching the side of the body. Gaze can be straight ahead, or if you'd like, it can be up at the eye of the elbow or anywhere in between. Inhale, come back. Palm facing down, hinge from your hips, sweep your chest forward, arm comes in front of you, little twist, opening the rib cage towards the right side. A little bit more stretch in the hip because we've got body weight coming forward now. And slowly come back up, bring both feet back together. All right, angle slightly into your chair and take your left toe behind you. We're going to bring our heel up towards our hip and lower it back down. So we're activating our hamstrings. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Switch, bring your other foot forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to move into a moderate squat. A lot of times I cue everyone to take their feet nice and wide. This one's going to kind of be medium. So your heels aren't under your hips. They're out a little bit further, but they're not a humongous stance. This squat, we are going to hinge forward slightly and stick the hips back. So holding on to the chair if you'd like, or you can bring your hands into a prayer, just depending on what feels best for you. I'm going to stay right like here just to show you what balance assistance looks like. We're going to exhale, sink deep, drop the chest forward, stick the rear end way out, and come back up to center. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale, coming back up. Again, looking from the side, maybe if we're in a squat, we see hips press back as the chest comes forward. And up. Exhale. And up. Keep going. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, good job. Come back to center. Turn and face the seat of your chair, and you're going to take your feet in a nice wide straddle stance. Your hips are squared towards the chair. Deep breath in. Exhale as you fold forward, bringing your hands to your chair. Maybe coming down a little bit further, standing straddle stretch. Take some slow, deep breaths. You should feel that stretch in the hamstrings right here. Notice my back is still flat. So if my hamstrings may be a little bit looser, but if I need to start rounding my back, then I choose to come up to the point where I can keep the integrity of the alignment of my spine. Take a few more breaths. Inhale, come back up. Nice and slow. Walk your feet back underneath your body. Now we're going to have two different options. Option one is a modified forward fold. You can hinge from your hips, come forward, either onto fist, onto hands, maybe a little bit deeper. If you'd like a deeper stretch and you feel a little bit more secure with your balance, you can come into a modified downward facing dog. For that, you're going to come forward and you're going to step your foot one at a time, back here. Lift your hips, start to sink your body weight back as you start to press your shoulders and chest forward, and then drop your head just right between your elbows. Want to make sure it doesn't go too terribly deep so we don't get dizzy. Take some slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Now, if you're in down dog, I want you to move your gaze out to your thumbs where you can see them, and then walk back towards the chair slowly. And if you're in forward fold, start to come up slowly as well. And then take your time, this last little bit, rising up at your own pace. And then when you're ready, coming back beside your chair, taking a big deep breath in, maybe even sweeping the arms with you if you feel comfortable doing so. Exhale, float the arms back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. All right. For balance today, we're going to stand in tree pose, standing on our right leg first, bringing our left foot beside our calf, or maybe a little lower, maybe beside the ankle, and you can keep a toe on the floor and just kind of play with lifting that toe on and off. If you have any form of neuropathy, which basically means you don't have good feeling in your lower body, if you've got neuropathy in your feet or your legs, please make sure you always hold on to the chair, even if you feel like you are balanced, because sometimes that perception can be off. Now, if you don't have neuropathy and you'd like to challenge your balance, you can come here if you'd like. You can keep some fingertips on the chair and play with your balance. You want to fully commit, you can bring your hands here. Just remembering, if you start to wobble or feel off balance, that foot can come right down immediately. So take some slow, deep breaths. Keep the core actively engaged. And release your foot. Shake out both legs for a moment. Switching to the other leg, standing on the left foot. Core is engaged. Right foot is beside the calf or the ankle. And gently release. All right, let's find our way back down to our chairs. Do one more hamstring stretch. Take the right heel forward with the toes pointing upward. Deep breath in. Hinge from your hips. Spine stays long, coming forward. Just about a fourth of the way. If your chest is on your thigh, come up just a little bit. Should still feel that good stretch on the back of the leg. But that way we're not putting too much weight coming forward and risking falling. Inhale, come back up, slide your foot in, switch to the other leg, deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. And breathe and slide your foot back in. All right. Let's go ahead and drop the arms down by the side for a moment. Roll the shoulders forward. And then open the shoulders up, squeezing together behind your back. Roll forward. And open. Two more times. Forward Open, last one, forward, and open. Drop your right ear just straight down towards that right shoulder. Come back up, left ear drops down. And come back to center. Cross the right ankle over the left. Bring your left arm across your body. Take a deep breath in. If you have osteoporosis or osteopenia, please only twist a moderate amount, maybe just to where the hand is straight out to the side. If you have no spinal concerns, then you can continue around a little bit more, but be doing that twist starting from your waist. Let it spiral upward into the rib cage. Let the shoulders and the head be the last two things to twist lightly around. Take some slow, deep breaths. Exhale, take your time, unwind, come back around to the front. Uncross, switch to the other side. Big breath in. Exhale, come back around to the front. Uncross your feet. Sit all the way back in your chair again. Relax your shoulders. Bring your hands to your lap or down by your side. Close your eyes. Let your neck relax. Take some slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Start to notice the coolness of the air as it enters your nostrils and the warmth of the air as it comes back out. Keep focusing your awareness on your breath. If you find your mind wandering, just gently bring it back to focusing on your breathing. Now, as you take your next exhale, gently take your chin downward towards your chest. Take a moment to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing your awareness back to your entire body. Opening your eyes, lifting your head, come back to center. Let's bring our palms together, rubbing our hands for a moment. And take your hands, reconnect with your body, running your hands down the outside of your arms and the tops of your legs. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. This has been Amy with Santosha Yoga of Texas. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.